Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fawkes here, welcome back to more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we succeeded in creating, well, a tentative peace between the Sand People and the Zerka Corporation. In this episode, however, we are gonna be possibly taking on a Krayt Dragon, which is why I brought Candaris along with us. He's got a couple of level ups to go through. I'm gonna start by pumping everything into treat injury, and for his feats, I'm gonna start making him into a swordy boy. I'm wondering if I should give him dueling or two weapon fighting. Let's give him 2 weapon fighting. He's got a few level ups, so we're gonna have to see on this one. Let's up his strength. Sometimes I'm pretty sure he'll get 2 feats, so we'll have to see on that one. Improve 2 weapon fighting, okay, accept. Another level up, skills, treat injury, why not? Feats, master 2 weapon fighting. For some reason he still has valor on him, and I don't know why, but I'm not complaining.
I'm here.
Seems like it's a little bit of a glitch that kind of made itself permanent. However, that does mean I'm gonna have to give him another weapon. And I actually think I need to go back to the Ebon Hawk for that. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut ahead back to when we were right here. And we're back. I ended up giving Candaris the prototype vibroblade in his offhand. So let's head out to the Eastern Dunes Sea now that we have a map and are actually able to access this area. And see what awaits us. We got... what are these called? Dewbacks? Yeah, dewbacks. There's big old wild animals running around here. They seem pretty docile. No reason to try and hit one of them. Unless something drives them wild! Ooh! I like how it's like, you need a map to get here, but there's all these circa post markers around here. I want to explore as much of this area as possible before I start my attempt at taking on the Krayt Dragon. Just a bunch of dewbacks. Oh, there's a hunter. Now, my wonder is that can I actually fight the Krayt Dragon, or is this gonna be like the big guy? Hello. Something out there. I wonder if I can reach that before it tells me I can't get out that far. Nope. It's a death trap to be wandering aimlessly. That's a shame. Maybe... nah, okay. I was hoping that was maybe like a marker or something, and it's like you gotta be at a very specific location in order to be able to get that piece of area out there. I don't even know if you could even fight the Krayt Dragon. I'm pretty sure you gotta just go for whatever this guy's scheme is gonna end up being. There's 2 guys there. One of them is probably gonna be dead by the time I get up there. You need a map to guide you around. This place isn't even that big. These people are telling me otherwise. They're losers. Big old losers. Loser! You're a loser! Baby, want the bottle? Anyway. Star map's in there. I gotta get me in there. I probably also have to get some high explosives in order to take on the Krayt Dragon. It's probably how this is gonna work. Hello! Comad Fortuna?
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be?
You can see it!
In.
You can very clearly see it! Well, there goes his partner. I thought I would see you out here, human. We are hunters, you and I. Perhaps we should pool our skills. I have tracked a very special beast to its lair. A Krayt Dragon rests within, and tonight he is hunted, although by unorthodox means. I thought you preferred to solo hunt. That is true, but this is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still. Oh, it is larger than the one my father failed a decade ago. He's too far out of his territory and must be dealt with. I might not prevail alone, human, but I must try. Okay. And why should we kill this great beast? Natural cycle on Tatooine spans hundreds of years, but there are complications that must be addressed. Complications from our presence. Great dragons feed on banthas. If the number of either species fall, then the other grows too numerous. It unbalances the cycle. Now, settlers use banthas, and there are far less dragons to eat. This one's moving closer to Anchorhead, perhaps there'll be more. But he is a threat tonight. I'll help. Give me more information about how. We must bait the great beast out of hiding and ambush him swiftly. There's no room to engage him in the lair, and his hide will repel blaster fire. I have placed mines around the mouth of the cave. We must coax him out, but this is the end of the season of hibernation. It will take much to rouse him. The food the beast this size is almost exclusively banthas and foolish hunters, if we are not careful. To lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. How will we lead the banthas here? They too have their food of choice. They must find some bantha fodder to lead the banthas here. I have a few ideas about where this may be found. Sand people keep bantha herds, so some of them must have fodder on hand or in their settlement. A vendor in Anchorhead also has some, and he has a kiosk in the spaceport. If you find the fodder and bait the banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but it'll ensure the safety of the region. Seems very easy. What aren't you telling me? There is one added threat. The Sand People regard banthas as sacred. Attempt to feed the herd in this area will likely lead to an attack. We are far from the weakened tribes around Anchorhead. The Sand People of this region are strong, fierce, and will think nothing of killing you. Be careful. They've posed no real threat to me before. Well, okay, no. Yet more Sand People? I've dealt with their kind before. Look, I have your fodder. Good. Now, there is a herd that moves in and out of the desert. Lead them here. Approach them with the father and lead them in here. I'll see what I can do. I wish you luck against the Sand People. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish it could be under more sporting circumstances, but we must do what the circumstances call for. I had hoped for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that will have to wait. I'm actually curious if I just walk in there if I'll die. Well, I don't want to overwrite that. That's the save at the beginning of this journey. There we go. Whoa! Great dragon! Great dragon? Are you friendly? Well, you're a big boy, ain't ya? Hi! The entire and lo and behold, that was fast. Not even a chance to fight. I at least could have fought the Rancor in there. Can't even fight this thing. I wonder if I could at least get to the chewed human corpses before anything bad happens. Nope. Oh my god, any approach on there and it gets me killed. That's a shame. Seems like it'd be a glorious battle against the Great Dragon. Alright, well. Oh, there's some banthas. The banthas. Gotta get banthas. Banthas, the banthas. Getting the banth. Banthas, I'm getting that. I'm getting the banthas. Hey there, little guy. Here's some food. Bantha perks up as you approach. He's attracted by the fodder you are carrying. The whole herd follows you. Uh-oh! But here come the Sand People! Uh-oh, plasma grenade! You good, HK? You okay, HK? Uh-oh, adhesive grenade.
This is what I knew.
Well, you also live for not exactly moving there. Hey, good job, me. I had to step away in the middle of that fight, which is why I was just doing basic attacks for the longest time. Alright. Now we lure... So now we lure the Banthas. So now we lure the Banthas. So now we lure the Banthas. Good job. Come talk to me. I get the feeling this wasn't programmed properly. Quickly, be ready. The Banthas are in position and will soon stir the restless prey. I hope our minds do their job quickly. Don't worry, I'm ready. Wait, what is that rumbling? Oh boy, he's a big one! Ah! Ah! Did the mines work? Oh, it's down! We've saved the world from a great dragon. It is done, and the great beast is dead. To my shame, I denied him a final fight, but I'll honor his memory and to make amends. I thank you for your aid, human. You have earned your share of victories such as is. Thanks, we did what had to be done. Regrettably so. I just hope you remember there were higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be your only reason for the hunt. Wealth fades, the sand remains. I thank you for your help here today, human. I shall see you again, I am sure. I wonder if I have to go off-planet in order to see Griff. There are remains with this biggin. Oh, that's a Zerka marker. I was like, does his teeth have something? I gotta break him open for his remains. I guess we gotta go belly side for to do that. Do you have anything? I guess not. Oh well, at least we got the stuff in his cave. There's one item in particular I'm really hoping for. I've said it in a previous episode, but the Crate Dragon Pearl. Jedi Master Robes. And a blaster rifle. Those robes offer better defense. A violet crystal? Yes, this cave is a, Chewed Twi'lek corpse. Got some stuff there. It's not quite what I'm looking for, though. I thought the dragon would have it, but I guess not. Is there anything else I can loot around here? No? I guess the dragon didn't have it after all. You should have been able to get a Crate Dragon Pearl from this area, I thought. I might have to look into that more. At any rate, we got our second star map, helping us put together a piece.
Anybody else get the feeling that finding this star map in the back of this Crate Dragon's cave is more than just a coincidence?
Observation. There is tremendous power emanating from the star map. I wonder if the Crate Dragon was drawn to this cave because of it.
Possibly. The star map is a powerful dark side artifact.
Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. I am growing so sick of sand in my circuits.
There we go. The star map is ours. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get a Crate Dragon Pearl from this. Unless he gave me the pearl. Opila. Upgrade item for a lightsaber. It's also got violet crystals as well. I'll have to see what the Opila crystal does. I swear you could get a Crate Dragon Pearl. Mayhaps I was wrong. Mayhaps it was all wrong. Do you have any spare quests around here? Active quests. Mission's brother and the trouble with Gizka. I have no idea what to do with the Gizka. We can't transport back here yet. It may just be that the guy I helped hunt gave me a crate dragon pearl. Like maybe it was like the memory of his father or something like that. Let me get back to camp and see what we got. Also see if I could find Griff at the outpost. Although I get the feeling I'm gonna find Griff on another planet. Where did we find Griff's ex? That was on... Oh, I think that's the exit I need to go toward. That was on Dantooine, I think. Those brown Jedi Master robes. Sigh, couldn't I get like the nice blue set? Or maybe the whatever else have you? Something aside from this drab brown. I think black looks very chic. Maybe I'll get some Sith robes. There we go. Return to the Ebon Hawk. Alright, now that we're here, I want to head back to the Circa offices and see if Griff is there. If he's not, it's probably something that we gotta wait for later. If he is, then I get to gut him. If he doesn't have my money. Where's my money, Griff? Griff is not here. Hello.
Greetings again from the offices.
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary, I'm afraid Zerka Corp.
Anything more local?
If you're looking for there was also a job. I can't.
Alright, I gotta go.
Farewell.
Goodbye. I probably have to go off-world in order to get what I came there for. Let me go to the hunting lodge. Oh, hi.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
What do you need? I'm Rindo Takia, and I'll help if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn. If you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
What is that? What is a, oh, I'm sorry, are there other hunters you can ask?
I wouldn't have any idea who to trust. My husband didn't know most of them. He wasn't a proven hunter yet. I think one of them killed him. I have my suspicions. I'd rather trust a newcomer like you.
Let me go back to my, let's talk about what, yeah, let's go back to the other questions. I want to ask about your husband's death.
I still can't believe he's gone. What do you want to know?
Well, who was he? Tell me about him. Any leads on who killed him?
Nobody saw anything, and most of the other hunters never even knew him. He had just started. I don't trust any of them. But those Gamorreans, they just laugh when they see me. I think they did it.
You aren't looking for vengeance?
It doesn't matter. There's no justice on Tatooine. I don't care what happens to them. I just need credits. I've got to think about my family, not those vicious pigs.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They're worth more than 500 credits.
Perhaps I will buy it from you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much. Please, I know it's worth at least 500 credits.
I'll pay what you want. Here.
Thank you. I hope it is enough. You've been a great help. I appreciate it. My children will too.
What was that all about? Are you going soft on me?
For whatever it means, may the Force be with you. You saved us.
And also with you. Got a light side point, lost some money, yada yada yada. But I did get this this plate. She might have been a con artist, but let me see, like, ooh. I do have the Dragon Pearl. Okay, hold on. I have something to sell you. Biggest desert raid play I've ever skied. Whoever gets that was a skilled hunter will give you a premium price, 500 credits. So I get that back. That's it for now. I do have the Crate Dragon Pearl, though, and I'm pretty sure I can use that in my lightsaber. Nothing new to go on, so let's head back to the Ebon Hawk, and I want to check out customizing my lightsaber here real quick. Gotta figure out what to do with these Gizga. Alright. So, aha! Crate Dragon Pearl! So, man, if I get the... So, here's the thing. I could put the, So, what do I have in there currently? Plus 1d6 energy damage, but this gives massive criticals, as well as a +3 to damage. Crate Dragon Pearl gives +3 attack bonus and +2 to energy. It's not as good as I thought it was. I thought it was supposed to be really good, but apparently it's not. I think combining Next Door with Opila will be really good. Let me see what the other one I had in there. I had Sigil on there, which did give me quite a bit of damage. Sigil versus Opila. I lose 3 potential damage. Oh, wait. Huh, that's weird. Damage bonus energy 1d6. Oh, because this, yeah, okay, this gives me guaranteed 3 more. Gotcha. But yeah, that's really good. I think I might put the, what was it, Bondar? The chance to stun is really good. Damned. I'm gonna put the Crate Dragon Pearl on my offhand lightsaber. There we go. I've filled out everybody's lightsabers for the time being, except for what's her name's Bastila's, because she don't need it. Hello, Gizga. Gizga looks at you curiously, cooing. Pet it. Scratch the critter behind the nubs that pass for ears, and it coos enthusiastically in response. Pick it up. Try to pick up the Gizga, but it reels from your grasp and plops back down to the floor. The Gizga looks at you curiously. Let's leave it alone for now. I gotta figure out what to do with these damn Gizga. But that's something that we're not going to be taking care of for now. I think we should talk to some of our crewmates just to get a little bit more insight. I know I don't have the repair to keep going with HK-47, so let's start with Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
Oh, I was wondering if you had any more war stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
What do you mean?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells, and the pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Why? What happened?
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most. Maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other. Just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it. Something inactive, in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something, or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
What happened next?
It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
A ship?
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to know?
How about adrenal stimulants?
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise, you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself. There anything else you need?
Nothing for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Alright, we learned a little bit more about Canderous and the fact that he found some ancient entity in space. Juhani.
Yes. What is it?
Is something wrong?
I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
You mean...
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
I'm sorry, Juhani. I didn't know.
If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
I'm sorry, Juhani. There was no way to prevent it. I have no excuse. I did what I needed to.
I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
You're right. I don't.
I suppose that is to be expected. Everything will turn out for the best, as long as we remain focused on our task. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Well, dang. Her home world was Taris. And we screwed it up. We screwed it all up. Let's see how Mission's doing after finding Griff. That's something that, kind of gave her a bit of closure on that, but we should see how she's doing anyway. Hey, buddy.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I wanted to talk to you about your brother.
I appreciate everything you've done for Griff. You know that, right? I just hope things work out for him this time around. I guess we'll find out when he meets up with us at the Zerka Corp shop. If he's got those credits he promised you, then maybe there's hope for him yet.
So she just talks about the quest that we're on for him. We'll probably have to go back to that world at some point just to see if and when he does have the credits for us. Zalbar I don't think says anything else. There's something you want? Do you know anything about dealing with Gizka? I know nothing of what you speak. Have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? You've seen more than I would have allowed, and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It will still be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. Alright, I've already gone over that. So I guess the only two we got left are Bastil and Karth. Oh no, it's Jolie too. I gotta talk to Jolie.
I know we've not spoken often during our time together, despite my best efforts. And to this point I have respected your privacy, but there is something we must discuss.
Fine, what is it?
You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true that you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
All right, learned a little bit more about Bastila. Hi, Karth. I forgot I left you naked.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Tell me why you want revenge on Saul so badly.
I already told you, he betrayed us all.
It just seems to be more personal than that is all.
Well, there is more to it. I'm sure you don't want to hear about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's just that I don't talk about it very much, okay? I told you about my homeworld, Telos. 4 years ago, Saul led the Sith fleet there and demanded its surrender. The planet refused, and Saul proceeded to devastate its entire surface. Millions died. I had a wife and a son on Telos. I thought they would be safe there, but my task force arrived too late to be of much help. We didn't have enough medical supplies. The colony was burning and the dying were everywhere. I remember holding my wife and screaming for the medics, but they didn't come in time.
It's terrible. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Of course not. How could you? I had nothing left after that, really. I devoted myself to the fleet. Hunting Saul was my only purpose. I miss them. And I know killing Saul won't bring them back. And it won't make me happy again, but I have to do it. I don't expect you to understand, but I have to pay him back for what he's done. I have to. It's all I have left.
I didn't mean to pry. What was she like, your wife?
She had courage, and she was stubborn. A little bit like you in that respect. Never talked her out of anything once she put her mind to it. And she hated it when I signed back onto the fleet at the start of the war. I had planned on leaving soon, to join her.
So what happened to your son? You didn't say.
His name was Dustil, and I don't know what happened to him. The colony was a complete ruin, and we never found any trace of him. I made inquiries and followed the reports from Telos for years, but I stopped. Anyway, that's the story, for what it's worth.
Thank you for telling me.
I've never talked about it before to anyone. Suppose it's time I finally did.
Learned a little bit more about Karth. All right. I don't know if it was this episode where I said this will be the last thing I do, but I've said it like 5 times, and I need to find Jolee so we can actually do the last thing that I wanted to do, which is talk to Jolee. I think he's actually in the engine room. No? Jolee? Jolee? Dan, cut ahead to when I find Jolee. There he is. He was in medbay.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Why did you decide to come with me?
You got yourself a fast little ship? I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an Uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
So you wanted to ride on my ship?
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
No, seriously, tell me.
I'm old, damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Is this a comment on my breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Andor Vex was his name. The Force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
Never heard of him.
No, you wouldn't have. Sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. It gets us old Jedis excited at our age, so we go, ooh, destiny. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in this?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
How young are we talking about?
Well, let's just say that I was a strapping young lad with a full head of hair, and Coruscant was a small town with a well. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him when his ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning, and that's when I knew that Andor's destiny was at hand.
Andor killed Krat, I take it?
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Yeah. Krat decides he's had enough and begins crushing Andor's neck. I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed, too, or those could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Krat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
You're kidding.
Everyone panics, and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
I hate you, old man. But how can you even be sure Andor was responsible?
What, are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Wise when he wants to be, crazy old coot when he doesn't. Oh boy. Next time on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, we're going to be heading to one of the planets that we have yet to go to so far. Will that be either Manon or Korriban? Well, we will see. And I'll see you all next time. Later!